Hello, it's your boy Lance. I just came back home after walking in the rain. I'm wet like a dog just took a piss on me, but I took a shower so I don't smell like dog piss anymore. And I just want to talk about how growing up, I was just not very happy for a majority of my life. Just because I don't know. I guess it could be fate, it could be me, it could be a lot of things. But then I remember back then I used to complain a lot, and when you're miserable, complaining is probably one of the worst things to do. You don't want to just keep moping about how shitty your life is. You probably want to do something about it instead of just talking to yourself like, oh man, I have no money, I'm old, I'm so dumb, da 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 da. None of these things really will pan out. Like, you just gotta go out and make your life more difficult to actually find happiness. I remember on my birthdays for a while, no one wished me a happy birthday, and I thought that I wouldn't really care about my birthdays when it came, but then it's just depressing when I have friends that don't really celebrate my birthday. It's really depressing. I mean, my family does, but then once you get something, you get more. I'm one of those guys where you give an inch, I will want a mile. Well, not that much, but then you get the idea. It's just human greed. I guess it's because of my greed I was also more miserable because my expectations were getting higher, and I just made every situation negative. And also the fact that my friends are also disappearing because you're no longer in school and everyone is doing adult things, going to raves, partying with their new friends in college, so on and so forth. It's kind of depressing to see all these people that you shared last with and then they just drop you because they're probably having more fun, probably engaging in adult activities, and they probably don't want to do it with you, which is fair. Okay, fine, I'm probably not a fun adult to be around. And most of these unhappy things just stems from being lazy. And yeah, I'll admit it, I'm a pretty lazy guy. And I'm smart, but I'm pretty damn lazy. When the weather's too cold or when the sun is too hot or whatever, I just don't go out, and that is laziness. And you gotta push yourself to make yourself uncomfortable in order to find happiness. It is a known statistics that people in Switzerland is known to be one of the most happiest people in the world because they work hard. It's very simple. They go to job and they haul ass, and then they go home and they have some kind of side hustle. They started the side hustle idea before side hustle was a thing. They just work, and then any little thing makes them very happy. Like eating a peanut will make their day because they've been through crap throughout their whole day, and maybe finally they get to eat a meal and boom, they're happy as hell. And there's also a YouTuber that fight depression through making videos. I don't know who he is, but then he makes like mechanical engineering videos, and you just finding happiness through that, and all the power to him. I think that's a very good idea. You're making money, you're doing something you like to do, and you're dealing with your depression. I'm not saying that I had depression. Maybe I do. I think I did at some point in my life, but I just dealt with it. I don't know why I keep slurring my words, but I just dealt with it. Like, stop sitting around doing nothing when you're depressed. You actually had to force yourself to go out here. You cannot just lock yourself up and not have any interaction when you need it the most. And that is why, like, ever since then I just learned to do more things. I am a lot more happier now because I decided to just spend my free time instead of using my free time for simply being free. There's no point in just sitting around doing nothing after an exhausting day. You have to just keep doing something, knowing that you're making some kind of progress. Because if you think about, I guess not only me, but most people will think about, oh yeah, I'm working at a job, I'm making $50,000 a year. I guess that'll take me about 20 years to make $1 million. No one wants to be rich when they're old. People want to be rich when they're young. That's the point of making money, more and more money. But then some people, they just spend their free time doing nothing, and as a result it just gets depressing, and that's what leads to all this depression crap you hear about on the internet, because people are living it too easy. But then there are also people that don't have jobs and they're struggling to find a job. I don't blame them. I made a video about it, but you know, it's just gotta keep doing something. Even if you don't have a job, you just had to force yourself out of your comfort zone to do something. So that, which is why I don't watch anime anymore, like during my free time. It's just not worth it. I had so much hours watching anime, it's actually disgusting. I don't think I will ever share how much anime I watch. And the most important thing is that you just gotta pick the harder path in life. You know, you hear about it from all these people, you think they're taking advantage of you, like, oh yeah, you gotta work harder, you fix this, you gotta fix that. You think some guy is just, some internet guru is just telling you, oh, you gotta do my program and make your life more difficult, which is true. You do have to make your life more difficult, but don't buy someone's like dog shit lifestyle program. It's kind of a waste of money. And then yeah, I remember just working at jobs back then, I just don't think the next step. What you should do is to think the next step, and which is why I make YouTube videos during my free time. I mean, I make like about one every 1 or 0.5 days, or like, yeah, because like 0.75 videos a day, to be very technical. I don't know why I would use decimal to fuck it. But ever since I started to just spend my free time doing more productive stuff, I am a lot more happier. And I remember having a YouTube channel like around a decade ago. It had like 5,000 subscribers, but it got randomly deleted because I was trying to delete Google Plus, and it just boom, my whole channel gone, and it was heartbreaking. But I tried to appeal it, but then YouTube didn't want to do shit about it, and it just left me in a depressed state, and I didn't want to make videos anymore. And I guess my advice to you is to just go out, even if you're in no mood to go out. Don't get too obsessed with something being meaningless, because it's just a waste of time. You know, just thinking about how, you had this horrible interaction with this person. Don't be so obsessed with the little things, like how the temperature is 1 degree off, or how you don't have enough pocket change, so you had to go to the bank to get some spare change, even though you just realize how pointless spare change is because there's credit cards. I don't know, you know, just little things. Don't think too much about it. Don't waste your time. Don't bat an eye at it. And just keep thinking about the future and face the presence with the knowledge of the past. It's kind of corny Kung Fu Panda crap, but then I think it does make sense. Anyways, good luck. Have fun.